I'll eventually get them on the show, I promise. But today, here it is, late February. I knew it was going to end up being a real nice day, so I figured, I know it's not like prime time, but I was going to look for some chaga and see if I could find some birch trees around here that had it. So there's only a few mushrooms that I know how to identify, but I have been doing my research. So nonetheless, which you should always do your research if you're gonna go mushroom hunting, wild mushroom hunting. So I didn't find any chaga yet, but what I have found was this polypore that looks vaguely familiar to me, but I'm yet to figure out what the heck it is. So I'm gonna run home and figure out what it is. Once I figure out what it is and how I can use it, I'm coming back. So, but it's growing on the birch tree. This particular birch tree is definitely dead or dying. So I don't know. I'll just show you guys. It's kind of neat, but it's like the mother lode. So here's just a few at the very. I don't know how well you can see that. This is just a little ones on the end of the tree, so the tree goes up here and breaks again, but there's tons of them up there, and it follows all the way down over here, and I'll show you some big ones. Some monsters that we can look at that are coming off this right here. It's about the size of my palm, my hand. So there it is. So it's polypore. You can see all the little polypores, and it looks a little shaggy, ragged type, you know, which comes across as vaguely familiar to me. But then look at the top. Let's say that one. And it's kind of smooth when they're small, and then seems to get a little scaly and so forth when it gets older, and you know, it seems to be a bit tough when it gets older. Seems to be a little bit more spongy, more of a spongy mushroom. When it's young like that, it looks like that little one's gone past. But yeah, that's spongy. But there's more coming out, you know, there's more of them coming out. So I'm wondering if these are from actually fall that ended up getting, or coming late, and just got caught through the winter and just are what they are, or it just has been ideal conditions for them. So I'm going to race home and find out, do some more research, see if I can ID these for certain, because if so, I'm coming back for the Whopper, if that's the best one. I don't know. It seems a little tough. Yeah, seems a little tough and woody when it's bigger and older. The little ones seem to be spongy and tender. So we'll find out what they are. Alright, I've been searching the woods, and really there's nothing here, so for what it is. But I keep on running into this one thing that looks, I guess, what would be a false turkey tail. They're young, they're old, they're still tender, but they're gilled underneath. I'll show you. So here we have on the log. They're really young. Really a crazy little color, but they're really small, they're young. You know, see how you can see how rubbery and tender they are. So they're definitely growing, you know. They're definitely growing. You can see them all, you know, and the color is just weird. It's like a weird whitish but yet tannish caramel looking thing. And then there's this older one that I found. Ooh, a little too bright, I guess. Put it there. But you can see the lines and stuff, but it doesn't have the coloration like a turkey tail that I knew of. And then this one's got gills. You can see, but you can see how rubbery it is. I've got it good and bent, and it's pretty good and flexible. That's whatever the stem is, you know. So those are the gills. Get good and close there for you. Show you that stem. I'm just gonna leave it here because I don't know if that little feller is edible or not. So I mean, here's some more, but differently colored. Whether it's a kind of turkey tail or something, I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if it's some kind of certain turkey tail or what, but I'm gonna leave it. But it's definitely interesting. Don't know if it's edible.